at some stuff. Karn, what are you doing? Yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about when it's their turns, especially when it's moving this fast. It's kind of hard to see what's going on, but you know, man, he's doing really good. His attack scores are really high. All right, back to my turn. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of there, and hopefully encounter more stuff outside. So let's investigate the sector. What is this? Hey, when you use your armor or roll a die to prevent the loss of value, you may add 1 to score. That's actually pretty good, but I'm not too worried about it. So let's replace that data slate. Investigate and a combat. That is good, and it is close combat. I like that as well. So we'll annihilate that. That will definitely get us to a 13 close combat. All right, a little bit more. So now I really got to start using my special ability. Oops. I got to start really using my special ability to get into as many close combats as I can. And that's, I think, my path to victory right now. Close combat. But I'll take any combat. Now, they should have made it that you just get flat experience for killing things, and then when you gain 7, because right now if you fight a total of 7 combat worth of like close combat, then that upgrades your close combat, and same thing for ranged. But it probably would have been better just to say every time you defeat 7 combats worth of enemies, you can upgrade one of those stats, whichever you choose, and then you have a meaningful choice to make, like do you dump it all into one or try to balance it out. Alright, let's roll dice here. Alright, we want to encounter 2 data slates. So we'll go, wait. What are my options? Alright, I can go here or here. I think I'll go over here and encounter 2 data slates. But again, I am pretty sure we're in the lead here. This guy gives us +1 to range combo, which isn't terrible. I don't care about the so we're gonna replace this assassin. We don't I want combat. Alright, investigate. What do we draw? That's good actually. Alright, so this guy here, if I can recruit him, right, if I can recruit him, he's gonna add to my range combat in this sector only. That's not that bad. I mean, that's not that great. No, actually neither one was great. They're only adding to my combat while I'm in that sector. So that's a good thing to keep in mind, because right now it's showing as my combat is 14, but that's not accurate. Oh, okay, I can no, but that's still not quite accurate. If you hover over it, you can see the why is it not showing it now? Oh well. Anyway, we have a 14 while we're in this section, I believe. But once we move out, let's roll the dice. Where do we go? We don't want to go too far. I want to go somewhere where I can get to there. Actually, we'll go here. We'll roll 2 dice, see what happens. Roll the 2 dice. We got a 9, which means +1 stratagem. What do we get? You may evade any opponent in the outer or middle region until the start of your next turn. Can I not take that? That's not helpful. I mean, I appreciate the fact that we got a stratagem, but that really wasn't helpful. Alright. These guys are... Why is it... Move that out of the way. Alright, Angron fights something, he kills it, wins. Yeah, we're all... Oh, shoot. Angron is at a 15 now. He can totally go to the center. maybe I have made a fatal mistake in my strategy of going for the center too early. I totally did. Now I know. Now I know that you need to get a 15. You need to be at a 15 at least. And have some fate, which I actually have 0 fate. So now my position of being in the lead, I feel, is very shaky now because Agron can start going to it now. Alright, so back to me. Roll dice. Roll the dice, and where are the areas I can go? I can go over here. Incoming count on 1 data slate, which isn't that great. I can go over here. Access 2 data slates. But who else is over there? Is Agron there? Agron is there. I could fight him with range and take something. Oh yes, we'll do that. We'll travel there. I'm gonna encounter a Warlord. I'm going to counter Agron, and I'm gonna firefight him. I'm gonna shoot him. He's dangerous up front, but he has a weakness in range combat. So let's roll the dice. And we should win this, definitely. All right. So now I want to take something that gives. All right. So what do we got here? This gives 2 to your close combat. Oh my God! I'm gonna take that. I think. Yeah, we'll take this. Add 2 to your close combat, 1 to your range combat. Yes. Give me that. Now I have a 15. Alright. Alright. And my resolve is 10. Yeah, he can't go to the center now because his resolve is only a 2. And I believe, from what I saw, it looked like you gotta fight the boss 5 times. You gotta beat him 5 times. So we have a resolve of 10, which means I think we can go there now. I feel confident in going now because we can lose 9 times before we have to retreat, and I think winning 5 out of 9 times is not that terrible. I mean, but it is kind of pure luck at this point. It always is. The whole time we're playing, it's pure luck. But that is the game of Talisman. This is what it's like. This is what it is. All right. So roll dice. We want the center now. Now we want big numbers, not ones. Are you freaking kidding me? Game resolve. Oh, I'll take that. Yes. Game resolve for 1 resource each. I'm like totally gonna do that at Garrison. Wait, what? It didn't let me do it? Did I do that wrong? I don't know. That was odd. I don't know why it didn't let me purchase. I thought it said that I could purchase resolve. Let's look at that closely. The Legion garrisons gain resolve at the cost of 1 resource each. Yes. Maybe I have to do that instead of my turn. Maybe that's what I gotta do. So he just went there to the same place. And yeah, same thing. So maybe it's at the start of our turn. I don't think I'm gonna do. If I have to waste a turn to do that, I'm probably not gonna do that. I think I just want to get to the center. Alright, back to me. So let's see. Yeah, that's odd. How do you use this place? I don't know. But we're going to roll the dice. Or die. Why are we freaking rolling crap? Alright. That's fine. We'll travel here. We're going to pay a resource. We're going into... Ooh, that's a creepy place though. Talarn. Give up one resource. That's fine. We can afford that one resource. Alright. Our enemies take their turns. Tell what are you up to? You should be trying to get to the center too, because your range is pretty good as well. Oh, he's doing, yeah, he's... Oh, but you know what? Does he have a talisman? Did he gain one? He does not. He's the only bro with no talisman. So he's got to land on that quest world. Now, could you imagine if this was a regular tabletop board game? I mean, how long this would take? It would take much longer because it just takes longer to resolve a lot of these things, all these rolls and stuff like that. Alright, let's roll the dice here. Who is that anyway? Is that Agron making a push for the center? I think so. Wait. What's going on here? Did I just roll a 1 again? God damn it. We're gonna enter the sector. Investigate the sector. These guys. Hey, why not? We'll get these guys if they give me. Ooh. All right. Plus one to in the sector. No. Well, we'll take that. And we'll roll dice, see if we get this guy. Looks like we did. So now we have a combat of 16. Where's Agron? Oh, Agron's out there. So, who's in the center over here? Okay, that's Karn. Alright. Looking good, looking good. It's just a matter of doing it. Unfortunately, I have to keep waiting for all these people to take their turns. But I think we're kind of going through the motions at this point. Now it's just because I'm really close. All I gotta do is move into the center, and then travel around the edges here, and then fight the whatever the bad guy. All right, back to my turn. Roll dice. Give me something more than a 1. Alright, so as we can see, I can go in here. We are definitely traveling in there. And I have to do something. So we'll use close combat. Nice. I think I just have to roll, yeah. So I think those 2 dice, the total of them has to be less than your combat value that you selected. Alright, we're gonna investigate the sector. Gain 1 resource. We're gonna replace that. See what we get. Sure, we'll fight this guy. Encounter him. And we'll annihilate him. Yeah. And our range went up, but man, stealing that, what was it, the tanks from Agron, I'm sure made him quite angry. And that gave us a big boost into getting to where we need to go. But now I know, now going forward, you want to pretty much just stay on the outside, encountering spaces with 2 data slates, and just trying to upgrade your character till you get to at least a 14, if not better. I mean, you want it as high as possible. But now, right now, we're going into the center. We're going towards the boss with a very slight advantage. Because his combat is a 14 and our combat is a 16, so let's go over here, travel here, encounter 2 data slates. You know, that could be dangerous. There's probably stuff that could cause us to lose cards. But I believe both of these are good things for us, so we'll encounter. Alright, I need to try to recruit this. I recruit him, so he joins my legion. Oh my god, my combat went up to 18. And then this guy here, continue. He just helps me if I'm in that section. My combat is at 8. My close combat is at 18, and my range is a 14. Now I'm feeling really good. So let's see if I can end the game before the 2.5 hour mark. Been at this game 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is, oh, that's long. That is real long for a board game, for a digital board game. But you know, I'm having fun in a sort of relaxing way. I don't have to think really hard about my turns. If you watch any of my other content, I do like Magic Duels, and each of those episodes is like, I gotta take a break after I do one episode because there's so much thinking I have to do playing that game. Karn is reaching the inner region. He's going for it with his strength of 13. He's trying. Alright, we've got a... We're ahead. We're a little bit ahead though. Let's hold on a second. Let me see my inventory here. Is there anything we can use? This gives me +3 to close combat, which is good. This is evading stuff. All of these are... Whenever you draw this, you may discard one of your choice. That's fine. When you're victorious, make combat against it and cause them to lose resolve, you gain 1 resolve. That's interesting. Add 2 to your close combat. Nope. Just seeing. Oh. Alright, so there's nothing here for us to like use per se. Alright, let's just travel here. Getting closer, getting closer. What happens at this area? Dominion to a war zone. The Legion roll 2 dice to determine the enemy's close combat value, then fight it. If you lose, your Legion loses 1 result. Alright, so I don't think we can lose this, even if we roll 2 6s. Alright, so the enemy is a 4. We're gonna annihilate him. Oh, my combat was actually a 17. Now it's back up to 18. Alright. Even if it was 17, I was still feeling good. Even having my combat at 15 made me feel good because I have a lot of resolve, which means, I don't mind losing a few battles to the boss. And I don't know what Artellus is doing. I guess he's desperately searching for a talisman. Meanwhile, Karn is definitely going for the end. I mean, because he knows that I'm going for it, so he kind of has to go for it himself. Man, I could attack him, but that... I don't want to use my inventory. If we go here, access 3 data slates. Wow. Alright, we'll go there. Investigate that sector. +1 to close combat and a resource. I guess we'll replace this data slate, because we don't need a resource. Oh my god. Mostly good stuff. Alright, let's just hit encounter. If you arrive at a sector with a mechanical, you will encounter 1 resource when you encounter them. Okay. And are we trying to... Okay, we need a 7 or better to recruit this guy. We got a 7. So he joins us. That makes us even more powerful. Oh my god. And then what are these guys? They're just there to help out. Wow, look at my combat. It's a 21. Even my range is a 17. Dude, Karn. You want some of this, Karn? I don't think Karn wants any of this. Wow, that was a good 3 data slate draw that I did. It's kind of coming down to us over here in the middle, me and Karn. I'm not sure if he's trying to land on me to attack me. I don't think so. I think he's just trying to get to the center himself. But then he could have gone the other way and tried to avoid me, but... Alright, what's he doing? He has to fight. And he should win. Yeah, he wins that easily. He wins that easily. Alright. Back to me. What happens here? I go over here and I gotta fight. I gotta fight to get in. So we'll travel there. It's a fight to get to the so we're gonna do it melee, of course, and we're just gonna annihilate them. Wow. The favorite of Horus were just obliterated. Okay. So this is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna get to the boss first. So it'll be curious to see what happens when he comes to the same space as me. If we're just gonna have to duke it out. Now, oh, Karn's resolve is 10, but my stats are still higher than his. So if we start having to fight each other, I should still beat him out most times. Alright, Karn continues to creep forward. Let's hope he has some bad luck here with these card draws that he's gotta do. Yeah, well, not really, because he's got some stuff to fight, but he can beat him easily, which gives him experience, which upgrades him. Oh, he lost. He lost. And did he lose a resolve? He did lose a resolve. That, yes. Good job, blue team. Good job. All right. Can we go? Oh, we can't go to the center. Wait, can we? The final battle. Yes, that's the way to go. All right, travel here. Let's do it. Horus has 5 resolve remaining. All right, we're going to melee him. And we annihilate him. He has no chance. All right. That's pretty much it. 5 turns. Unless there's something Karn could do, we win. I don't know what he can do. We're gonna find out. Well, not yet, because now he's got to get to the space that I was just at. Then we're gonna beat Horus again. Is that who we're fighting? Horus, the boss. Who's the boss? Who's the boss? A show from the 80s. What was it, 90s? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm getting too old. Alright, come on. I want to find out what happens. Okay, here goes Karn. He's coming up behind us. He's going over here. He should beat this easily. It's probably annihilation. Yeah, he can annihilate. Oh, yeah. Alright, back to me. I think I'm just hitting continue. And again, it's just an annihilation. Yes, 4 resolve me, melee close combat, and annihilate. Horus the War Master is who we're fighting. So we came aboard his ship and we're just punching him in the face multiple times. Right now we're just going, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. Switch sectors with any other warlord in your region. Who did he do that with? Did he do that with Artelis? Yeah, he didn't do it with me. Don't do that to me. I don't know what he did there. I don't care. I want to just keep fighting Horus. So now let's see what Karn is going to do. Karn is going to be coming into my region next. Now, I don't know if that means he attacks me or if he attacks the boss that he's going after. So here it comes. This is the moment I've been waiting for 2 hours and 25 minutes. He comes into my space with the boss and he fights who? He's fighting the Emperor. And unlike me, he still actually has to roll and he loses one! No, he used the fate. He used the fate. He used the fate. Needed that. Oh, he's got a lot of fate. But, come on. I don't have to roll. My close combat. Why am I rolling? Why am I rolling dice? His close combat is 14. Minus 2. I guess he has a chance. Roll dice. I got a 27. Yeah, we won. Why wasn't there an annihilate? I guess I would have rolled a 20. If I would have rolled a 1, I would have had a 22. And if he would have rolled a 6, he would have had a 21. So I don't know why there was a roll there. However, be that as it may, now it's definitely just going through the motions. Just going through the motions. Tellus really isn't doing much. Or maybe he is. No, he's pretty powerful. The Emperor has 4 resolve remaining. Come on, lose. It's a 19. Oh! Are you gonna use a fate? You got to. You had to. Yep. Yeah, he's got to burn resources in order to. All right, let's continue. Horus has 2 resolve remaining. We're gonna do close combat. Hey, again, I don't know why it's making me roll, but we roll. I got a 26. He gets a 23. Yeah, that was his max, and it was not even close. Not even close. But now what I don't know is do I need to just kill the boss and kill my opponents? I doubt that. I hope not. That'd be ridiculous. That would be really ridiculous if I have to do that. Alright, chapter. Oh, Agron, you losing. You losing. Is Agron gonna die? Now, Agron was the guy that I was most worried about at the beginning of the game because he has the ability that he can take extra turns if he can, like, if he kills somebody. He gains an extra turn if he wins in melee against other warlords and takes a resolve. He has one to attack rolls in melee. Like, I was worried about him, but he's ended up not doing a whole lot. And even Karn right now, I'm really not worried about because we got to our boss a turn before him. So this is basically a long protracted race that I think we pretty much know what the outcome is. Yep, I'm on the vegetable spirit. I'm gonna continue. He has 1 resolve remaining. Melee close combat. I roll. It kind of doesn't matter what I roll. I got a 25. He gets a 21. Loses. Right? And we are victorious. Alright, do we get a cinematic? Oh, actually, that's kind of cool. I was there. The day that the Emperor killed Horus. The Emperor? What do you mean? I killed Horus, not the Emperor. Unless you mean I'm the Emperor. Hey, I've gained a level 2. So here's some stats. I was victorious 3 times versus Warlords. I had 6 legions. Most equipment carried was 6. Stratagems used 1. Team victories 1. And I'm gaining some levels. I don't know what these levels are. Oh, that's interesting. My character leveled up or something? I don't know. Alright. Do we click on these? Nope. Go back. default characters. Okay, so characters can level up? Is that for achievements? Might be just for achievements or something. Alright, so let's go back. Alright, guys, so that was Talisman, the Horus Heresy. A long game, took us 2.5 hours to get through. But I have fun, even though at certain points it was just like we're kind of going through the motions because, you know, we just got to get the right die rolls. There are a couple things to mitigate that, but in the end, this is a very casual game. You don't play this for deep strategy or anything like that. This is very much a beer and pretzels game. You play this just to pass some time. It's probably much better with friends rather than by yourself against the computer, because when it's not your turn and the computer's doing stuff, you kind of don't care what they're doing. If it was your buddies playing, then you might care a little bit because they can, you know, kind of narrate what they're doing. But anyway, that's what it is. Guys, I would like to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think about it? You know, is this a game that you would like to play? Have you played it? What's been your experience? You know, comments down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and as always, you can subscribe to stay up to date, or just look up in the upper right hand corner to see more videos that I've done. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.